Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy it here. I hope you love it here. And if you're my returning subby, what up? Please don't forget to like, comment, and share. Please guys, those engagements, we need those engagements. But anyway, let me jump into the video. So on today's video, I'm going to talk about 4 different types of parents. So last year there was a social worker who came to our school, and then she was just explaining to the parents that she gets horrific cases, children coming to talk to her about horrific issues because children cannot talk to their own parents. And then she was also explaining that she was explaining to us that there are 4 different types of parents. Now the first parent, guys, it is an autocratic parent. Now this parent, it's her way or the highway, literally. With this parent, he or she must always have the last say. To him, being a strict parent is the only way to parent. Like, to them, they are perfect parents if they are strict, and if their children do whatever they want them to do whenever they want them to do it, with this type of parent in the household, the parent always has the last say. Children are not allowed to have opinions. Children are not allowed to correct elderly people. Children must just be children and stay in their lane, type of thing, And these type of parents, they also have this tendency of correcting their children, forcing their children to fix their mistakes immediately. What do I mean by that? For example, if a parent is walking with her child and then the child does not greet maybe someone or an elderly person, the parent would then force the child to greet, and then soma amukene, or why don't you greet? And then it's forcing the child to do something that they were not ready to do, or that they are not comfortable with doing at that moment in time. So the child ends up feeling embarrassed, because now motswadi kuna shouting at the child, type of thing. So that parent is a very dangerous parent, guys. If what happens is that if you are an autocratic parent, your children are going to be scared to come to you. Even if they're in trouble, they're going to be scared to talk to you, because they're going to feel like they are going to be blamed for whatever happened. For example, the lady also made an example. There was a child who was home alone, and then while the child was home alone, the parents were at work apparently, and then the gardener was also there. So the gardener went into the house and raped the child. The child, instead of telling the parents, she decided to keep quiet about it because she was scared of the response she was going to get. She thought she was going to get from her parents. She thought that her parents were going to blame her for the incident instead of blaming the culprit, So in such instances, children, if you're an autocratic parent, children will be scared to come to you when they're in trouble or when they're going through something. They would rather talk to someone else. Like, you would never as a parent, you will never know what your child is going through, what is happening in their lives, because you have created this wall where they feel they can't get to you. They are the parent and they are the child, and they must just do what children do, and you will do what parents must do. You will tell them what to do. So that is the first type of parent, an autocratic parent. And then we have what we call a permissive parent. Now, a permissive parent, guys, with this one, the permissive parent is a parent who always says yes. It's a parent who always says yes. Go yes to everything. So this type of parent, the children tend to study them, and they know that when they're in this type of mood or when they're happy, then they can ask for things from them. Oh, sorry, I have a hiccup. Now, when it comes to a permissive parent, your children know that, okay, when mommy or daddy is like this, I know I can ask 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will get it. So they study you and they know, okay, if I want something, I must wait for mommy to be in this type of mood, and I will get what I want. Now, with this type of parenting, children tend to find themselves in dangerous situations a lot. Because this type of parent does not really, I don't want to say they don't care. To them, it's like normally, like as long as the child has a roof over their head, as long as the child has food, as long as the child is well dressed, as long as the child is has Wi-Fi or internet in a cell phone, that parent is pashash. That parent thinks that they are the best parent in the world because they manage to provide their kids with everything that they need. They are not really concerned about the children's well-being. They don't set any boundaries. They don't really punish their children, like nothing. For them, it's just that, for them, the parent is the provider and the child must just ensure that the child has what he or she needs or wants, and then they just go about their own lives. They are there, but they're not really there, So with that type of cases, children tend to find themselves in dangerous situations because you will say yes to your child going to a party. You don't even ask where the party is going to be held, who's going to be there, will there be any supervision. Like, you just say yes because you are that parent, that yes parent. You just want to see your child happy. What he or she is doing, you can be like, you're not bothered that much. As long as they look happy to you, then you are fine. So that is a very dangerous type of parenting, I must say. And then we then also have an indifferent parent. We then also have an indifferent parent. Now, you don't want to be this parent. An indifferent parent, everything is about them. They don't care about their children. They don't care if their children have eaten, if there's food in the house. As long as they look good, as long as they feel good, then they are fine. These type of parents, otababona body, eventing, looking all good, hair, nails, everything done. But then when you look at their children would be looking scruffy and whatnot. This parent does not care about his or her children. As long as she or he is happy, bashab. You really do not want to become this type of parent because it is very damaging to the child. Sometimes you'd see someone walking with a child, so good looking, so beautiful. By where you are standing, this person probably smells so good. But then obosheba ngwana hae o re kapa o tseba o bone ngwana hae a msile hae ngwana hae o strateng ngwana hae mo putswa, but she looks like this model, she's so clean. That is an indifferent parent. That parent only cares about himself and does not really care about the child. As long as the child is breathing, then oshapo, other things she's not bothered. And then lastly, we have a democratic parent. Now, I feel like everyone should become a democratic parent. A democratic parent is a parent that sets boundaries. It's a parent who does not wait for their child to become old before they tell them the rules. As a democratic parent, you sit with your children, you let them know of the rules, and you let them know that there are consequences for bad behavior. This parent rewards good behavior as well. You let your children know that if you do good in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you will be rewarded for your good deeds. But if you do bad things, bad behavior will also have consequences. So this parent knows everything about their child, and they punish their children accordingly. They set boundaries, and they are involved in their children's lives fully. They know who their children's friends are. They know where their children are at all times. So like they are so involved in their children's life. They know how their children are performing at school, everything. They're just present parents, So you should ask yourself, what type of parent do you want to become one day when you have children, if you don't have children yet? And if you do have children, from the four points I mentioned, ask yourself, what type of parent are you really? Please, you can comment in the you can tell me in the comment section, what type of parent do you wish to become one day, or what type of parent do you think you are currently? And yeah, some people might say, I'm a combination of autocratic. Yes, I'm very strict, but I also reward my kids for good behavior. What? Yeah, I guess there can be a mixture here and there, but I feel like we should all strive to become autocratic parents. Being a strict parent limits your child from being open to you. So yeah, but anyway, those are the 4 different types of parents. Please comment in the comment section by just telling me, what type of parent do you think you are, or what type of parent do you strive to become one day? Thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you again on my next video. Ciao.